The next training segment has to do with the Personnel Accountability Report, referred to as a PAR check. The function of this procedure is to get fire departments, EMS agencies, and the Communications Bureau all on the same page for how we will handle accountability during emergency incidents within Livingston County. A Personnel Accountability Report should be completed for the following situations: any report of a missing or trapped responder, any change in firefighting tactics, whether that be offensive to defensive or the opposite, any sudden hazardous event at an incident, such as a flashover or a floor collapse, at the report of a fire being under control, at the request of an incident commander, and at regular intervals throughout an incident. The procedure is as follows. The incident commander will advise the dispatcher that he or she will be initiating a PAR check. The dispatcher will acknowledge the request by hitting the alert tones and advising the scene on the operations channel of a pending PAR check. The incident commander or safety officer will methodically call each crew on scene requesting their status. The called crew will advise their apparatus number and the completeness of their crew. If the crew is complete, they can acknowledge the request by saying their apparatus number has PAR and the number of personnel. If their crew is not complete, the crew should avoid using the word PAR in identifying how many they have and how many they are missing. It is important that the crew not use the word PAR, as it could be misconstrued that they have a complete crew by the incident commander or safety officer performing the check. For an example, Car 13 to fire dispatch, initiating a PAR check. The dispatcher will hit the alert tones. All units on Nations Road, Car 13 is initiating a PAR check. At this point, Car 13 will go down his apparatus and identify PAR. Pumper 135. Pumper 135, PAR of 4. Pumper 164. Pumper 164, PAR of 5. 6288. 6288, PAR of 2. Command any missed units for the PAR check. No response. Car 13 to dispatch, PAR complete. At this point, the incident commander can resume the incident under normal circumstances.
It's worth noting that in this situation, if you form units with individual firefighters that arrive on scene that aren't assigned to a particular apparatus, you need to assign them some sort of identifier for their unit in order to conduct this PAR check. And those such units, the dispatch will not have a record of it, so you need to keep track of that at the command post and with safety and accountability.